Good afternoon, Ms. Jackson. Could you please state your full name for the record?
Nijaiha Deshay Jackson.
And could you spell your first name and your middle name for the court reporter?
Nijaiha, middle name Deshay, Deshay.
And where are you originally from, Ms. Jackson?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
And when you lived in Little Rock, Arkansas, at some point in your life, did you meet Miss Jade Benning?
I did.
And how old were you when you met Jade Benning?
I was about 6 years old.
Can you describe your friendship with Jade Benning?
My friendship with Jade Benning was a friendship that I pray everyone gets to experience. Jade was my sister. She was a very loyal person, a very dependable person, and a friend that I never imagined to not have anymore.
How long did you knew her since you were 6, but did you guys go to school together?
Yes, we went to middle school, high school, and a little bit of college.
And during that time, did you stay very close best friends?
Yes.
At some point, did y'all not live in the same place in Arkansas?
Yes, we did not. There was a point when I lived in Fayetteville and she lived in Conway, Arkansas.
Did you maintain that close friendship even when you didn't live in the same town?
Yes.
And can you describe Jade kind of growing up? What type of person was she?
Jade was a very outgoing, charismatic, go with the flow type of girl. A girl that never met a stranger. She didn't care your socioeconomic background. She didn't care your gender, your race. She would meet anyone and become their friend the same day.
And growing up with her, did you guys have a type of friendship where you shared even kind of like secrets, stuff that you would tell other people?
Yes.
And in college, or I guess high school, did she play any sports?
She was a cheerleader.
Did you play any sports?
I was a cheerleader.
Was it a competition cheerleader squad?
Yes, we did both competitive cheer and high school cheer.
And when y'all were graduating from high school, what happened after that? What happened with you?
I moved to Fayetteville to go to the University of Arkansas, and Jade went to University of Central Arkansas in Conway.
And did she stay at that school?
She did not.
What did Jade end up doing before completing her degree that she started?
She went to Brightwater Culinary School.
And where is that culinary school at?
In Bentonville, Arkansas.
And was that something that she had talked to you about wanting to do?
Yes, she did. It was we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do, and ultimately she was like, I think I'm going to go to culinary school. I was like, okay.
And after she was in culinary school, when did you finish with your degree?
In 2020.
And what did you do after you graduated?
I moved back to Little Rock, and I was a dental assistant.
And what was your degree in?
Biology.
And after that time, I guess you worked as a dental assistant. Did you decide to go back to school?
I did.
When was that?
In 2022.
And where did you decide to go to school?
Meharry Medical College.
Can you describe what was going on with Jade kind of around that same time?
Jade was a chef at Ernest. She was head chef and just chefing it up, doing all the things, running Ernest.
And was she living here in Nashville?
Yes.
Can you describe what were your feelings about when you realized that you were going to be moving to Nashville?
I was really excited because I knew I had a friend here and I wasn't alone anymore. And we would be able to reconnect since our departure when she moved to Nashville and I was still in Little Rock.
And when did you relocate to Nashville, Tennessee?
In August of 2022.
And at that time, was Jade already living here?
Yes.
And once you moved here, did you talk to her kind of even more than you normally did?
Yes, I did.
Would you characterize it as almost daily?
Yes.
And at some point, after you moved here, how did you first hear about her dating Blaise Taylor?
She told me she kind of met him a couple months prior to, and it was kind of just, small little conversations. And then when I moved here, she was telling me about this guy she had been seeing.
And do you know how they met?
On Hinge.
And what is Hinge?
Hinge is a dating app.
And if she saw him for a date or went over to his house, would she tell you about it?
Yes.
And did she tell you about it often in the beginning?
Yes.
Can you describe what was her kind of attitude and outlook towards him?
She described him as somebody that was like kind of different from her usual type. She was very like optimistic as to like where this could go. She was really enjoying their hangouts and their conversations. So I was like, all right, well, let's see where this goes.
Did she express to you that she wanted to be in a relationship with him?
At a point in time, yes.
And at some point before she found out she was pregnant, so before that, did something happen that kind of changed that positive, optimistic outlook about the possible future with Mr. Taylor?
You said before she found out she was pregnant? There were a couple of incidents at his home with a previous girl.
Objection, Your Honor. May we approach?
Okay.
Ms. Jackson, without getting into the details of the incident, did something happen where she wasn't as optimistic?
Yes.
And then can you describe that time frame when she found out she was pregnant? How did you find out about that?
She texted me and told me that she needed to talk to me, and she then FaceTimed me, and she was showing me the maybe like 4 pregnancy tests that were positive.
And are those home pregnancy tests?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that something that she had planned?
No.
Did you, I guess that day, talk to her about that positive pregnancy test a lot?
Yes, I did. I did indeed.
And what did you do to kind of assist Ms. Benning with this new news in her life?
Well, I was telling her because these were at-home pregnancy tests, yes, they are positive, but I think that we should probably go to a clinic to verify. So I was looking at clinics in the surrounding area to see where we could get her in to get an ultrasound.
And were you able to get her an appointment that same day?
Yes.
And was it the very same day or was it the next day?
It was the next day.
Okay. So were you trying to get her an appointment the same day?
I was trying to get her an appointment the same day, but was told we don't do same-day appointments.
And did you go with her to that appointment?
I did.
And do you remember the date of it?
November the 3rd.
And what happened at that appointment?
They took her back and did vitals, and then I was telling her, don't wait on me to get there so I can be with you for the ultrasound because I wanted to hear the heartbeat with her. And
Did you make it?
yes, I did. And I went to the back with her, and the nurse was asking her if she wanted to, well, I asked her if she wanted to hear the heartbeat, and the nurse kind of verified with her decision, and we heard the heartbeat. And they were measuring like the baby size and confirming like how many weeks she was.
Ms. Jackson, were they able to tell Ms. Benning how many weeks pregnant she was?
Yes.
And was that something where you and her discussed kind of dates of when it would have happened?
Yes.
And when they gave you that information, did you know who would have been the father of that baby?
Yes.
And do you still have all of your text messages with Jade?
I do.
And was that something where y'all were going through your phones, looking at dates, making sure like when she was where, all of those things in that moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Objection legal, Your Honor.
Okay, she's answered it, so go ahead without leading question.
And after that day, did you know what contact Ms. Benning had with Mr. Taylor about learning that she was pregnant and then finding out the exact timing of it?
Yes.
And can you describe, did you read any text messages she had? Did you just talk to her about it? Or kind of how did you get information about her talking to him about it?
She sent me screenshots of his response. She called me to kind of tell me that they were going to have a conversation. So I was pretty much in the loop from day one as to what was going on in her pregnancy.
And can you describe, after she met with Mr. Taylor, what was her attitude after speaking with him?
She was very upset, very disappointed. Obviously, it wasn't planned, but I think the response that he gave her was not what she was not necessarily looking for, but hoping for, just in terms of a conversation. It seemed more so like he was just not really interested.
Objection going into a hearsay response. No way she could know that without Jade's.
Okay.
She was not stating his words, Your Honor, which would be hearsay. She was
She
describing.
described Ms. Benning, here, so go ahead.
Ms. Benning, after she talked to him, you were describing that she was disappointed with his response.
Yes.
What was her outlook and attitude even after speaking with him and getting his response?
I feel like Jade was still very hopeful. She was still like, you know what, like if this is how he's gonna act, then I'm just gonna kind of move forward with my life. Like she definitely had a positive outlook on the situation, although his response was very underwhelming.
Did you have any involvement in the last message that Ms. Benning sent Mr. Taylor
I did.
in November? And
Yes.
can you describe that?
She was pretty much like, she sent me a text that she was gonna send him, basically saying how she was feeling towards the situation, and she sent it to me, and I edited a little bit to kind of be more forward and for her to say what it was that she really wanted to say, and just kind of get her feelings out there regardless of what he was going to say or not.
And did she share with you kind of proof that she sent that message to him?
Yes.
And did he respond?
I don't remember.
Okay. Would that have been close in time to that November 3rd appointment?
Yes.
After she sent that message, are you aware if they talked afterwards in November?
Yes.
And were they talking like on a regular basis, or what do you know about the communication that they had after she sent that text?
The communication between the two of them was very one-sided. Based on the responses that I read, it kind of was in terms of Blaise not really wanting Jade to do certain things, and not like saying he was trying to persuade her not to have the baby, but his response was not in a collaborative effort with wanting to raise the child with her.
And I guess, what was Jade doing about telling other people initially? She told you.
Mm-hmm.
Did she tell anyone else kind of in the beginning, just the first week?
I believe she told her mom, her dad, and I think that's all I remember.
Okay. What was your outlook when she told you that Mr. Taylor didn't want to be involved? What was your outlook, and what were you doing kind of with your relationship with Miss Benning?
I told her that we're sisters at the end of the day. So if I have to be the baby's dad, I was like, we will get through this together. I always reassured her that she's never alone. We were both living alone at that time, and her lease was coming to an end. And I was telling her, you know, if we need to live together, if I need to help you, then I will. I went to the appointment.
Did you guys end up getting a place together, or what ended up happening?
No, unfortunately, she ditched me on that plan, but she moved into a 2-bedroom apartment so Ivy could have her own room, and she was like, you know, you're in school, so she found an apartment that could house the both of them comfortably.
And during that time, kind of after mid-November and December and through the holiday, was Miss Benning planning things for that new apartment and moving?
Yes.
Did she share a lot of that information with you by text message, video calls, and phone calls?
Yes.
And then, can you describe, did y'all see each other over Christmas?
We did not.
And when the kind of new year began in January, can you describe what happened?
She got word from Blaise, and he reached out to her wanting to talk to her, and she was very optimistic about what was going to be said, and that is kind of the basis of that whenever the January 1st came around.
And was there a break of time where she had not communicated with him at all?
Yes.
And was that at least 5 to 6 weeks?
Yes.
And you said she was hopeful. Do you know if she met with him and saw him?
She did.
And did she see him every day, or can you kind of describe what information did you have about the contact that they had with each other?
From my understanding and from what I was told, it wasn't every single day, but they were definitely back in communication, not normal as it was before she found out she was pregnant, but it appeared to be kind of heading in a direction of which, okay, where are we going with this? And she was very optimistic of the fact that maybe he might actually be coming back around.
And did you try to support her?
I did.
Did you actually want her to, I guess not want her to get back with Mr. Taylor, but were you a little apprehensive?
A little, but I feel because it made her happy, that ultimately that made me happy for her.
And did she tell you kind of every time that she saw him after they started talking again in January?
Yes.
And did she give you specific details about that in messages and on phone calls and things like that?
Yes.
And can you describe what all was Jade planning in that January, February timeframe as it related to her baby?
We were planning baby showers. Her birthday was coming up, so we were going to have a baby shower in Nashville and one in Little Rock. So we were kind of delegating tasks on who was going to be the coordinator of the Little Rock one and who was going to be the coordinator of the Nashville baby shower.
And were there appointments related to her pregnancy that happened in February?
Yes.
Which I want to back up a little bit. You talked about going to that November 3rd very first appointment with her.
Mhm.
Did you go to another appointment with her kind of in the beginning, before the end of the year?
Yes.
And was that the November 16th appointment?
Yes.
So January, February, you're planning baby showers. Do you remember when she got her new apartment?
Yes.
And specifically, I guess technically it was a condo, but was it a 2-bedroom versus a 1-bedroom?
2-bedroom.
And was she planning things for the baby's room?
Yes.
Do you remember when she found out if she was having a boy or a girl?
Yes.
And what did she find out?
She was having a girl.
Did you discuss with Ms. Benning names and things like that?
Yes.
Were you able to go to that appointment with her?
The February 2nd one, I was not.
And during that time when she went to the appointment, found that out, was she talking to you about kind of what was going on with her and Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
And did you have any information about whether or not he went to that appointment with her?
Yes.
Objection, calls for hearsay, Your Honor.
Okay, you carry her.
I did not ask her what anyone said. I asked her if she had any information.
There would be no way she would know.
Okay, well, I mean, she's not answered yea or nay, but I'll sustain that, Judge.
During that time when Jade found out that she was having a baby girl, can you describe what Jade was doing kind of as far as social media and publicizing the fact that she was pregnant and who the father was?
She never did.
Never.
Mm-mm.
And can you explain, do you know why?
Ultimately, based on the conversations with her and Blaise, I think Jade was very apprehensive to share things based on his reaction.
Objection, Your Honor, goes into hearsay.
Judge, I'm trying to get to Ms. Benning's state of mind.
Okay, well, rephrase your question.
So you said she never was posting to social media.
Mm-hmm.
Was, I guess, based off of your close friendship with her, was she unhappy about the pregnancy or was she happy about it?
She was happy about it.
Did you feel like if circumstances were different, she would have posted to social media?
Yes.
I mean, was that something that she regularly did?
Yes.
Was it unusual that she was not?
Yes.
Did she continue to express kind of happiness and optimism about the baby coming?
Yes.
And can you describe, did she have additional appointments in February that you were aware of?
Yes.
Did you go to any of those?
Uh-uh.
And what was going on with you at that time? So we're kind of in February of 2023. You had moved here to go to Meharry.
Mhm.
What was your schedule like and kind of what was going on with you then?
I was a full-time student, so my day consisted of studying, exams, going over test questions, and at that point in time, I was preparing for a really big exam.
And do you know Mr. Keontae Jones?
Yes.
And how do you know him?
He's my classmate.
And in February 2023, did you spend time with him in school studying?
Yes.
Kind of going to that time frame of that Saturday, February 25th, had you been at Jade's apartment earlier that week?
Yes.
And can you describe why you were there and what happened?
I went so she could straighten my hair, and she was showing me around her apartment and just kind of showing me where she was going to put things. We went to the baby's room, and she was showing me the things that she had ordered from or got from Facebook Marketplace. The ultrasound was kind of out. It was just giving all things girl mom preparing for a baby.
And you said that Ms. Benning wasn't posting to social media. Would she send messages to you and her other close friends?
Yes,
And did you receive a lot of pictures from Ms. Benning?
I did.
I guess, can you describe them? What type of pregnancy pictures did she typically send you?
She would send pictures at the gym, holding her belly. She would send pictures of her at home, videos, and she was kind of almost like documenting it. Like, she would say how many weeks she was in a couple of videos, and she would like rub on her belly and was just like loving on her.
And that Monday night, or not Monday night, but it was 2 days before this, so that Thursday night you said you went to her apartment.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Yes.